Welcome to Puckett Fieldhouse, campus Central Methodist University in Fayette. Heart of America action today between the Benedictine Lady Ravens, Central Methodist Lady Eagles. Both teams come in with an overall record of 11-3. Benedictine is 4-1 in the conference. The Lady Eagles are 1-3, so a must game for the Lady Eagles to make up for the two COVID forfeits that they had to put up when they couldn't play a couple of ball games. The NIAI is calling them forfeits this year. No chance to reschedule or redo, just a forfeit. So Lady Eagles are 2.5 games behind Benedictine in the standings on the southern side. We're going to clear that off. I'm going to show you some team stats to show you just how even these two teams are. Field goal percentage, they've each made 360 baskets this year. Benedictine has attempted 893, Central 837, so Central shooting 43%. Benedictine shooting 40.3%. Three-point field goals, pretty close there, 72 of 268 for 26.9. For Benedictine, for the Eagles, 79 of 271 for 29.2. Free throw attempts, you'll see that Benedictine has tried more free throw attempts by 43 more than Central has, 211 out of 288 at 73.3. Eagles 185 out of 245 at 75.5. Benedictine scores 71.6. Eagles score 82. Benedictine gives up 51.6. Eagles give up 58. So pretty close all the way around. Should be a really good ball game. This should be the top two teams in the Southern Division as of right now playing, even though the Eagles are sitting in fourth place in their division with their two COVID losses and the loss to Missouri Valley coming right off of COVID. Not an excuse, but that's when it happened. Benedictine 4-1 in the conference, 11-3 overall, ranked number 25 in the nation. Central Methodist in second, third, fourth, fifth. They're in sixth place out of 7 teams in their division with a 11-3 record, 1-3 in the conference, and they're ranked number 14 in the nation. So they've got some ground to make up. They've been playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. Over on the other side, the North bracket, Clark is up as a 5-0 conference record, and Grandview 4-0 in that division. So that's how these two teams kind of square up for this event. We're going to go ahead and take a break, come back, give you some more stats, starting lineups, more information when we come back right after this on the Heart Sports Network.
How do you become better prepared for today's job market? You choose a better way of learning. At Central Methodist University, we are proud to be one of the first to offer
Life in college has changed forever, and now you get to choose the college experience that fits your world, your way. It's your education. Finally, you get to choose. Central Methodist University is the place to start your journey, whether it's learning online or going to class in person and enjoying all a traditional college life offers, like the Digital U technology and lifestyle at Central. Central has a network of offerings that are hard to beat, from nursing to marine biology, from chemistry to music performance and cybersecurity. The athletic programs at Central are among the best in the country. The campus is safe, and there are dozens of clubs and organizations from which to choose. Or, if a different way of learning is your thing, we have classes across Missouri and online. Get your college experience on track your way. Choose Central Methodist University, Fayette, Missouri, online and statewide.
We're back at Central Methodist. Give you the starting lineups. First for Benedictine, 11-3. 4-1 in the conference. There you go like this. A 5'7" sophomore guard out of Seneca, Kansas. Number 10, Allie Kramer. She averages 11.4 points per ball game. A 5'8" junior guard out of Meridian, Kansas. Alea Raines, number 32. Number 33, Natalie Smarin. A 6'2" senior out of Maple Plain, Minnesota. A 5'10" senior forward out of Gardner, Kansas, Skylar Washington. She averages 11.5 per ball game. And Allie Brzezowski, number 40, a 6'1" senior forward out of Hera, Oklahoma. So Kramer, Raines, Schmerin, Washington, and Brzezowski. There were 2 Brzezowskis last year, so one must have graduated. That'll make things a little easier for me this year. For the Eagles, they start like this. Darina Bakarova, 6'1" junior guard out of Minsk, Belarus, averaging 18 per ball game. J.C. Kennedy, 5'6" sophomore guard, Fort Worth, Texas, number 11, averaging 7.7. Eternity Willock, a 6'5" junior center out of Scarborough, Ontario, Canada, averaging 5 points per ball game. Nana Massanet, 5'9" freshman guard out of Trenton, New Jersey, averaging 11.4 points per ball game. And Leah Johnson, a 6'3" freshman forward out of Ewing, New Jersey, averaging 11.2 points per ball game. Let me get stuff up on my screen that we need for your enjoyment. Also, across the bottom of the screen from time to time, I am going to run this little ticker with information about what's going on at Central. Tells you about the ball game tonight. Tells you when the next ball game that the Eagles will play, which is Wednesday night. It'll tell you when the next home game is, which is Saturday. Give you some other information if you want to dial in and send me a text message. I'll do a shout-out for you, and I've got one that I needed to do last week that I didn't do, so I'm going to go back and do that right now. Nana Massanet's family out says, New Jersey sure misses you, Nana. Keep up the great work. So if you've got something you would like to say on the air to a loved one that's playing basketball here today, if you want to do it from Benedictine, I'll put it on the air. I'll do it for you. I did one last week for last Friday. I did one for William Woods when they were here in town. So it's okay by me. I will put that ticker up there from time to time. I will take it off every once in a while so that you don't have to see it all of the time. Again, like the last broadcast, I've gotten ambitious. We're going to show you we've got 3 different cameras set up. We've tried to adjust the color on them a little bit. That's just so hard because of the lighting situation in the gym. You're either sitting right under a light, which causes some problems with the color, or you're sitting away from light in the dark, which causes other problems for it. So it is what it is, and we're going to try and bring it to you so you can see and have a little better idea of what's going on the court. Eagles are coached by Mike Davis. His assistant coaches are Remy Laurie and Lejea Kimbrough. For Benedictine, Chad Folsom is their head coach. Assistant coaches Andy Connolly and Peter Herron. Again, this is a huge ball game for both teams. Benedictine win would lengthen their lead out over Central Methodist. As the number 2 team is Mid-America Nazarene, they're 3-1. Valley's 3-2. Evangel's 3-2. Baker's 2-3. Now, Evangel and who else? Don't know who the other one was. I can't remember if it was William Penn, who the ladies had to forfeit to. But a win here would get them to 2-3, would get them up a spot in the standings. Benedictine would drop down a little bit. Lady Eagles just have to win. That's basically all it comes down to. If they want to win the Southern Division of the Heart, they're just going to have to win ball games. And that's the chip that they got on their shoulder right now, knowing that they didn't do anything wrong, did not play poorly, didn't play at all, and picked up 2 losses. So they're looking for a little redemption as the year goes along. So we're just almost to the point of being ready to go as I look up and make sure my clock and everything is going the way it's supposed to be. Again, big ball game here, and then the number 20 Central Methodist men will take on Benedictine in the next ball game about 20 minutes after this one ends. We'll go off the air, reset everything, get it ready to go again, and be on about 10 to 15 minutes before tip time there so we can give you information like we're giving you right now. So 11-3 versus 11-3, according to the website, the Hart site, the Hart Conference. Officials loosening up, getting ready to go. Eagles almost all the way back at full strength. Arlesia McElroy not playing again today. Didn't play on Friday, not playing today. She is their leading scorer at 22.2. Let me make sure that's right. 22.4, actually. So, they're without her. They were without her on Friday. Got 74 points on the board and a 34-point victory over William Woods. We're down to the last minute or so. Then we will have Gary Linhart come on. And we'll have the pregame prayer and the national anthem and then the introduction of the starting players. And we'll be ready to tip. A couple of minutes late, but just about on time as the clock's going to get there. My clock on my computer says it's 4 o'clock right now. So we'll be ready for action here in just a few moments. Go ahead and tell you that we want to thank our corporate partners for their continued support of CMU Athletics. MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. Those businesses help fund these broadcasts. So Gary Linhart is going to welcome everybody. He's going to do the Character of Champions spiel, and then we will have the opening prayer, and we hope to pick that up. We'll turn our mic up as loud as we can get it to try and pick it up. We'll see if that works or not. And then the national anthem. So here comes the prayer.
Almighty God, you have created us to strive for our best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, officials, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. Help us to honor you today in all we do on and off the court, and make us witnesses to your glory. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
All right, national anthem. We'll have introductions in just a moment. I want to say hi to my grandsons that are listening. Hello, Caden. Hello, Owen. Hello, Ian. Hope you're being good for Minnie today. You better be. But that's out to mine. Allie Kramer, number 10, 5'7" sophomore, averaging 11.4 points per game. Alea Raines, 5'8" junior guard, averaging, I missed her, let's see, 32. She averages 9 points per ball game. I guess that wrote down in the wrong place, and I did. So, number 33, Natalie Smarin, 6'2" senior, averaging 10 points a game. Skylar Washington, 5'10" senior, averaging 11.5. And Allie Brzezowski, a 6'1" senior, averaging 9.6. Number 0, Darina Bakarova, a 6'1" junior guard from Minsk, Belarus, averaging 18 points per ball game. Point guard today, 5'6" sophomore from Fort Worth, Texas. Number 11, J.C. Kennedy, a 6'5" junior center from Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. Eternity Willick, averaging 5 per ball game. From Trenton, New Jersey, Nana Massanet, 5'9" freshman, averaging 11.4. Leah Johnson, a 6'3" freshman forward from Ewing, New Jersey, averaging 11.2. Got a shout out that I need to get. Let me grab my phone. Good luck, Allison French. Mom and Dad are watching. We love you. She's been a good ball player. She's only been able to play a couple of ball games after being hurt to start the season, but she's made an impact when she's got on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Let's see how far down the line Coach Davis wants to go with players today in this game. Central plays one of two ways. They either come out on fire and run up a big first quarter, or they struggle and then have to catch up. So there's not much in between for them. They either score a bunch, like 21 in a quarter, or they score 12. So we're about set to go. Like the numbers. You can see them much better on the backs of the uniforms of the Lady Ravens. It will be Skylar Washington at 5'10", jumping against Eternity Willick at 6'5", and we are underway. Massanet gets it to Kennedy. Back to Massanet. She's going to drive baseline right to the hoop. Banks it up and in. Nana Massanet. Quick start. This is Smarin with the basketball as we get used to the players on the other team. Kramer. Back to Smarin. Raines. Jumper no good. Leah Johnson with a rebound. Quickly ahead to Bakarova, and she picks up an offensive foul. She had 2 of those on Friday. Going to the hoop, passing off, and running into somebody. That's her first personal foul. First team foul. Make sure my scoreboard is working the correct way, and it looks like it is. I'll take that ticker off the bottom of the screen in just a little bit so it's not bothering anybody. This is Allie Kramer with the ball. Schmerin. That was Brzezowski that had it. Back to. Around it comes now. This is Skylar Washington with the ball. She thinks about a 3. She's going to drive on Bakarova. Hook. No good. Johnson with a rebound. That's her second. Kennedy on the run. Loses her footing. Tries to get it into Johnson. Tipped around. She's got 3 people. That's Willick. She has 3 people on her. She takes it to the hoop. She's fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Goes on Allie Brzezowski, her first personal foul, team foul number 1. First free throw rattles around, no good. She was 3 for 4 from the free throw line. This is only her second game of the season as a Lady Eagle. Got eligible that semester. Missed them both, tipped around. Johnson comes down with it, gets it to Kennedy. Bakarova with a 3, won't go. Tipped around, Johnson had it. It goes out of bounds off of a Lady Raven. It will stay with Central Methodist as the clock resets to 20. Got a shout out to Aaliyah Bugs Kramer. Do your thing. Love you. Aunt Les, the boys, and the Bookers. Willick to the hoop. Fade away, bank shot, and just too hard, it won't go. Out of bounds, and it'll be Central basketball. So a couple of shout-outs. Willick inbounds to Kennedy. 2-0. We played him over a minute and a half. We got one basket on the board. Bakarova. Kennedy. Back to Bakarova. She looks inside. Got Johnson posted up in there. She'll turn and go to the hoop. Underneath, move, goes up and in. Leah Johnson, her first 2 points, 4-0 Central. Kramer, Bugs with the ball. This is Raines. Stop, pop, no good. Foul called. And there's the first time I didn't switch the camera, so sorry. It's going to happen. Raines at the line to shoot a pair. First one is good. She's an 85% free throw shooter. Makes it 4-1. 4-2. Kennedy. Willick, Massanet, she'll shoot that three if she gets hankered to. Underneath, tries to pass it to Johnson, but stolen underneath. Bakarova steals it right back. Got two people down the floor. Massanet, stop, pop, lefty, good. Nana Massanet with 4 in the ball game. That makes the folks back in Jersey happy. 6-2. Kennedy all over Kramer. And there'll be a blocking foul called on Kennedy, and she at the back of her head going down to the floor. That'll be her first personal foul. Team foul number 2. They're a little short on the point guard spot right now. Kennedy is doing that. They've got K.D. Addison over there that can do it as well. They can always switch Massanet out to the top or Bakarova. So they got a lot of moving parts. Kramer. Brzezowski. Skylar Washington down the lane. Little floater in the lane, good. 6-4. Massanet. Goes to the hoop. Cut off. Back out to Bakarova. She'll spin and go to the hoop if she gets a chance. But the ball's taken away from her. And up the floor comes Kramer against Johnson. Can't get it to go, but a rebound put back up and in. Aaliyah Raines with the basket, ties it up at 6. Johnson inside, kicks it back out. Kennedy thought about a 3, going to stop, get it back to Johnson. In the lane to Willick, turns, gets her shot blocked, and a foul will be called, and that's going to go on Allie Brzezowski, I believe, and if it is, that's number 2 on her. Two Lady Eagles getting ready to check in. 3 Ravens check in. Kennedy Nicholson checks in. Heather Ronnebaum checks in. And Twyla Casacarrillo checks in. Carasquillo. I'll get it eventually. I'll figure it out. Katie Addison in for the Eagles. Second free throw. Rims out, no good. Carasquillo with the rebound. Almost out of bounds. End is out of bounds. Throw was out. Robin Beck checks in. She is a 6'2" junior out of Dallas, Texas. She gives Willick a break. Kennedy checks out, so Massanet now is at the top at the point. They're going to run Bakarova around a series of picks. Massanet's going to drive to the lane. She's a lefty. Loses control of the ball. And Smarin comes out with it. Skylar Washington. Ronnebaum tries to get it back inside, but it's tipped around. It ends up back in the hands of Benedictine. Washington runs it down. She's going to be double teamed. Jumper on the way, no good, but Washington with a rebound. Bakarova blocks it. Another rebound. Johnson's got it, and a foul will be called. Natalie Smarin, her first personal foul, team foul number 3. Kyra Misaraka checks in. She's a 6'3" sophomore from Mustang, Oklahoma. Got another shot out for Bugs here in a second. I'll give it to you. Beck, jumper on the way, halfway down, comes back out. This is Nicholson with the ball. Misaraka. Ronnebaum. Washington. Top of the key. Got Bakarova on her. Inside it goes. Blocked by Johnson. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Benedictine basketball underneath their own basket. Gives me a chance to say good luck, Lady Raven. Show them what you got. Allie, Bugs, Kramer, love you, G-Paw and G-Maw. .11 on the shot clock. This is Nicholson. Kramer. Washington top of the key. Knocks it down, and Benedictine has their first lead at 9-7. We played 5.5 minutes. This is the slow start Central Methodist team on the floor right now. K.D. Addison looks for a place to drive. Kicks it to the corner to Johnson. That's not where she's good at, but Bakarova goes down the lane. Misses the chippy. I guess Washington, who just hit a 3, misses that one. Beck with a rebound. Pulls it down hard. She is 6'2". Eagles are plenty big, but she throws the ball away as Nicholson picked her pocket on the pass. Nicholson looks inside. Misaraka, free throw line jumper good. 11-7. Lady Eagles haven't scored for a while. Addison going to go baseline drive underneath the hoop. Tries to get it to Johnson, hits her in the foot, gets it back out to Massanet. She's going to go hoopward. Tries to get it to Johnson, but it's knocked away, and Nicholson comes out with the ball. They're flooding the inside. 3 on the way, no good. Bakarova with a rebound, pushing around out of bounds, but she gets it to Addison, and we race the other direction. Have fun, Kennedy Nicholson. Grandma is watching. Bakarova call for a travel. Eternity Willick and Kennedy back in the ball game. Johnson and Beck out. 11-7, 3:06 to go. There's Kramer back in with the ball, but Addison picks the pocket on the pass, takes it to the hoop, puts it up, and scores. Katie Addison, her first points of the ball game. She averages 7.9. Pressure by the Eagles. Carasquillo with the ball, gives it off to Nicholson. Around the pick. In the corner it goes, double team, bad spot there. Addison with another steal, gets it up to Kennedy ahead of the pack. Lays it up, off the glass, no good. But there's Willick with the rebound, kicks it back out. Bakarova gives it to Addison for a 3 in the air, and good. And the Eagles have the lead back at 12-11, and a timeout call, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and see if there's anything else coming in. It says, go Aaliyah Kramer from your number one fans in Minnesota, T&M. So thank you for that. Glad to see there's lots of people watching wherever. That's why we do the ball games like this for you, so you can see that. You can see them wherever they go. Hope you will enjoy it. 12-11 Eagles, 2:21 to go. Timeout was called by Benedictine. So this 5 on the floor have created a little spark. They've on a little quick 5-0 run. Nicholson, Kramer, Misaraka, Carasquillo, stolen. It's put up and in by Bakarova. And almost another steal by Massanat. Knocked out of bounds. Pressure now being applied in the mega bunch. That was Aaliyah Raines who tried to get the pass in. Now you're stuck standing in the corner. Here comes more pressure. Kramer gets it in. Beats the first part of the press. Down the floor she comes. Turned. Nicholson. Back to Kramer. She looks inside. Kills her dribble. Back to Nicholson. Going to go Mizuraki in underneath if she can. And almost out of bounds. And Addison called with a foul. First foul, I believe, on KD Addison. It's foul number 4, I believe it is. Team foul on the Eagles, 3 on the Ravens. 7-0 run. Smarin. Corner. Back. 3 lined up in the air. Good. Natalie Smarin. Oh, Aaliyah Raines, sorry. 32 and 33. We have a stoppage as the play clock did not start. Tied at 14. Ends the 7-0 run. Lady Eagle ball out of bounds. Bakarova to bring it in. Gets it to Addison. Back to Bakarova. Looks inside. Going to get a pick from Willick. Screen and roll. Willick to the hoop. Not going to get it to go, but she's going to get to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. She's 0 for 2 from there. Smarin and Skylar Washington back in. Willick at the free throw line. First one's good. .141 to go. Short, but crawls in. Carasquillo gets it inbounds. Kramer on the floor, tied up. It'll stay with Benedictine on the alternating possession. Washington to bring it in. In it comes. Kramer with it, looks for a cutter, doesn't find one. Underneath the basket, cut off there, back out. A pass. Intended for Kramer in the corner, but goes out of bounds. 1:19 to go. Bakarova back out to Kennedy. Running underneath for a 3 in the other corner. Got a clean out on the other side. There's a 3 by Addison lined up. Rims out, scoops out, no good. And Raines with a rebound. Almost traveled, did travel as she got caught up trying to make a pass. Took a 1 step too many before getting rid of the basketball, and that's a turnover. It's turnover number 8 for Benedictine. Bakarova. Massanat. Kennedy. Willick flashes inside, gets the ball. Tries to find a way around. Addison has it. 10 on the shot clock. Tries to get it back to Willick. And we'll have a jump ball there, and it will stay with Central with eight on the shot clock. Willick tries a jumper. They're yelling at her to shoot. They still had 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. They could have found another shot. That's not her range. Kramer down the lane, underneath. Bank shot up, no good. Washington, nope. Or rather, that is Carrasquillo with the basket. Her first 2. Back to tied, under 15 to go. Addison going to drive to the hoop, gets a little pick. Willick underneath, gets it up and in with a 1.5 to go, and there's the end of the first quarter. 18-16 Eagles. We'll take a quick break and come right back here on the Hortz Conference Network.
Life in college has changed forever, and now you get to choose the college experience that fits your world, your way. It's your education. Finally, you get to choose. Central Methodist University is the place to start your journey, whether it's learning online or going to class in person and enjoying all a traditional college life offers, like the Digital U technology and lifestyle at Central. Central has a network of offerings that are hard to beat, from nursing to marine biology, from chemistry to music performance and cybersecurity. The athletic programs at Central are among the best in the country. The campus is safe, and there are dozens of clubs and organizations from which to choose. Or, if a different way of learning is your thing, we have classes across Missouri and online. Get your college experience on track your way. Choose Central Methodist University, Fayette, Missouri, online and statewide.
Back getting ready for the start of quarter number 2. For all you Eagles fans, got a note from President Drake, president of Central Methodist College, Central Methodist University. I'm enjoying the game from Florida. The Lady Eagles get better with each game. Nice job. So, president of the school's watching, so pay attention. We'll take the ticker off for just a little bit. Kramer with the basketball. Top pick, looks inside for the roll, nothing there. Gets it back, looks inside. Knocked out of bounds. Massanet knocks it out of Rain's hands. And Skylar Washington will bring it in. Senior from Gardner, Kansas. And Madeline Melton into the ball game. She had it just a second ago. Kramer has it now. Reverse dribble to the hoop. Left hand too hard. Bakarova with a rebound. Massanet. Addison on the run. 1-on-3. Massanet. Bakarova's got a 3 lined up and will crawl in. Rebound by Schmerin. Here comes Kramer on the run. Raines double teamed. Gets rid of it. Kramer's got a 3, lined up and hits it. Kramer with her first 3 points of the ball game. Lead back 2, and on the floor with a steal is Raines. And there's a bump by Massanet, but nothing's called. It just goes out of bounds. (19-18). Melton had the ball. Kramer has it now. Just hit a 3. There's the pick and roll. Jumper in the lane, no good. Addison with a rebound. Ahead in a hurry to Kennedy, but she passes headed to Bakarova's knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Eagles. Kennedy Nicholson into the ball game. Allie Kramer's checks out. Massanet going to drive. She's a lefty, so she'll spin. Back out. Addison's going to run it down and save it to Kennedy. 15 on the shot clock. Johnson with a pick. Right through. Massanet underneath. Misses. Johnson with a rebound. Misses. Johnson with another rebound. Turns and spins. Knocked out of her hands. No foul called. And out with the basketball comes Nicholson. Washington on the wing. Nicholson from the corner with a three. Back of the rim, bounces around twice, no good. Johnson with a rebound. Ahead to Addison, it's 2-on-2 now. Tries to pass it to Bakarova. She ends up fighting over it, but it's on the floor. And Raines comes down with it, puts it up, no good. Tipped around. Katie Addison, and it'll be called for a travel. Officials letting them play. Kyra Misaraka back in. Allison French checks in. Massenat checks out. Melton. Raines. Washington straight up three. Skims out, no good. Tipped around. Saved. French with the catch coming in bounds. Gets rid of it to Johnson, who needs to give it up. She does to Kennedy. Three on the way. Doesn't draw anything. Rolls around. Bakarova knocked out of bounds. French gets a steal. Bakarova's got it back again. She stops, looks inside. French with a three from the side. Good. Allison French with a three. Her first three, and the Eagles have a 2-point advantage. Nicholson surveys the situation. Raines. Inside to Misaraka. Nicholson in the corner. Back to Misaraka. Back to Nicholson, and we'll have an offensive foul, a blocking foul, and that'll go on Misaraka. Carasquillo and Ronnebaum back in the ball game. Addison gets it inbounds to Kennedy. Nicholson waits for her across half court. Reverse dribble. Addison looks inside. Johnson comes for a pick. All the way across to Bakarova. Interface. Jumper no good from the three-point line. And Ronnebaum with a rebound. Washington hit a three from there earlier, misses that one. Johnson fouled on the play by Misaraka, and that's her second first personal foul. Kay Nicholson, number 3. K-Dog, that's my girl. Don't know where that came from, but that's not me that's saying that. Katie Addison, Allison French, Bakarova, Kennedy inside to Leah Johnson. A little tall, so she's going to have to back it out. Addison. Inside to Johnson, puts it up left-handed, no good. Misaraka with a rebound. They were running down. It was down to about 7. Nicholson with it. Got French on her now. Ronnebaum around the corner, kicks it out. 3 on the way from there, outside, no good. Blocked, but the follow-through by Johnson. She blocked it cleanly, but then took a swipe at it and probably got it with a body, and that's the second personal foul. Her second personal foul. Willick back in, Johnson out. Massenat back in, Bakarova goes out. 2 free throws for Misaraka. First one is good. She's a 50% free throw shooter on the year, but that didn't affect that one. Makes this, will be tied at 21. Short. Rebound. Out of bounds. Natalie Smarin checks back in. Misaraka checks out. Willick came back in the ball game for the Eagles. Tried to skip it all the way over to Kennedy, but it's picked off. Kennedy almost gets it back. Smarin has it. Nicholson. French finds her. Smarin. Carasquillo. Nicholson. Raines steps around. Massonet picks off the pass, heads back 3-on-2. Finds French, who just hit a three, and that one rims out no good. Raines with a rebound. Neither side shooting particularly well. 28% for Benedictine, 34% for the Eagles right now. Down the lane. Smarin splits, goes up, no good, tipped around. But back into the hands of Nicholson, who puts it up and in. Her first 2 points of the ball game, and it's a 1-point lead for Benedictine. Massonet, Willick, Addison, French, Kennedy, reverse. Tries to get it into Willick, but it goes off the hands of Smarin and out of bounds. Kramer back in. Riley Wade in for the first time. French standing in the corner. Bottom of your screen. Try to get it inbound. Knocked out as they try to go to Willick. She got two people guarding her, so that they're not guarding the inbounds person at all. So pick outside for French. Katie Addison. French, 7 on the shot clock. Drives, spins. Willick, spin in the lane. Puts it up, no good. Doesn't draw anything. Shot clock violation. And Carasquillo had the rebound, regardless. Lady Eagles have scored 3 in this period so far. The good news is Benedictine scored 6. Kennedy with a foul, and that'll send Kramer to the free throw line, as that's it's just a second personal foul, just second team foul. Dorina Bakarova back into the game. Allison French goes out. So Kennedy with 2 fouls. Kramer. Raines. Going to get a pick from Smarin, does. Now she posts up inside, so does Smarin. Back out, that's Wade. Carasquillo. Raines. Before the shot, bodied up by Massonet, and she's holding her hand like she jammed a finger. Her first, third team foul against the Eagles. Deja Eli checks in. Katie Addison checks out, so the Eagles get a little bigger, as Eli is 6'1". Raines puts it up and misses. Now it's inside in territory. It's a jump ball. Central basketball. Still pressure. 2-2-1 variation here. Kennedy. Willick. Eli. Kennedy. Advantage now, Eagles, as they can take it to the hoop. Scoop shot. Doesn't go, but Willick's got the rebound as she tips it around. Deja Eli. Kennedy. Bakarova. Eli with a 3 on the way. Draws rim, but that's it. Goes out of bounds. Don't know what that's all about. Both sides well underneath their average. Defensive struggle. Raines wants to get it to Kramer. Going to have to bring it up herself against Massonet. Wants to get it to Kramer, can't do it. Carrasquillo, Smarrin. Three-pointer on the way, rims out no good. Carrasquillo had the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds, and it'll go Central way. Three-pointer by Riley Wade was no good. And there's a foul on Raines as she tried to block the pass of Willock. Her first. Team foul number 3. Bakarova, a couple of early baskets, nothing since. No inside game, no outside game right now. Short shot, misses everything by Eli. And it'll be back to Benedictine. 2:02 to go. Low scoring, almost no scoring quarter. Kramer with it. Wade. Back to Kramer. Bakarova's riding her, and there'll be a foul on Darina Bakarova, and that'll be her second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Riley Wade, sophomore out of Olathe, to get it in. And Kennedy picks up her third foul. Trying to deny the inbounds pass. And that should put Benedictine on the free throw line. Kramer is 68.5% free throw shooter.
At the line for the Ravens, number 10, Allie Kramer.
First one hit, rims out, bounced on the outside of the rim and fell off. Second one is good. Eli to bring it in. Massanat. Eagles down 2. Bakarova, Massanat. She's going to pull a 3. She does, and nails it. Nana Massanat was 7 to lead the scoring for the Eagles. And the lead back to them. Raines. Picked by Carrasquillo in the lane, back to Carrasquillo, and it's a jump ball. That one, will this time it'll stay with Benedictine with 1:12.
Jump ball, possession to the Ravens.
Carrasquillo and Eli with a steal, almost a double dribble. Massanat, Addison, going to get a pick from Willock. Willock on the roll. To the hoop, lays it up and in. Willock was 7. Leads 3 for the Eagles. Kramer around the pick. Drops it off. This is Wade, double teamed. As they're jumping everything now. Carrasquillo back to Smarin. Jumper up too hard. Coach Davis wants them to slow it up. Get it to Massanat. Got about 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Coach Davis yelling what he wants to do. Bakarova and Addison switch spots. Eli going to have to fire a 3. Bakarova's going to have to throw one up. Gets it out of her hand and hits it. 2-pointer just inside the line. 4 points for Bakarova, and that's the way the first half will end. Lucky bounce there as they took every bit of time on the shot clock. (28-23) is our halftime score. See what all has just come in on my phone. The shot clock, the score and the clock's not working, so I'll have to reconnect it. I apologize for that. Let me see if I can do that for you real quick while I'm standing here talking to you. Let's see. If not, I will do it during this break. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back, and I'll see if I can't get that fixed while we're gone. You're on the Hart Conference Network.
How do you become better prepared for today's job market? You choose a better way of learning. At Central Methodist University, we are proud to be one of the first to offer a new comprehensive digital approach to teaching and learning that changes everything. Introducing Digital U. Digital U, available only on the CMU campus in Fayette, transforms the entire learning experience. It's so much more than simply incorporating smart devices into the classroom. Utilizing technology to better engage students, Digital U offers enhanced, never-before-available learning. The technology of Digital U begins with iPads, which are provided at no cost by the university. Over time, fewer textbooks will be needed, which should mean lower cost for most students. At Digital U, students will learn in the same way in which they live, with the access and ease that only this level of technology can provide. And Digital U doesn't just transform the student experience. Faculty can use their devices for everything, allowing for more time and access to teach and guide their students. The Digital U program is made up of many advanced elements, including replacement of some traditional textbooks with ebooks, incorporation of Apple TVs in the classroom, specialized new learning apps, the ability to attend class on their device while traveling for sports, music, and other CMU activities, improved communication and collaboration, greater faculty-student connection, and so much more. Digital U incorporates these dynamic digital experiences into the traditional classroom, and students come energized, engaged, and excited to learn. Digital U is not a replacement for traditional learning. It's an enhancement, providing new and greater ways of learning. At last, a connective traditional education that moves at the speed of the real world. Get more from your college experience with CMU's Digital U. Contact us today. CMU. Be more.
Life in college has changed forever, and now you get to choose the college experience that fits your world, your way. It's your education. Finally, you get to choose. Central Methodist University is the place to start your journey, whether it's learning online or going to class in person and enjoying all a traditional college life offers, like the Digital U technology and lifestyle at Central. Central has a network of offerings that are hard to beat, from nursing to marine biology, from chemistry to music performance and cybersecurity. The athletic programs at Central are among the best in the country. The campus is safe, and there are dozens of clubs and organizations from which to choose. Or, if a different way of learning is your thing, we have classes across Missouri and online. Get your college experience on track your way. Choose Central Methodist University, Fayette, Missouri, online and statewide.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
We're back. It's halftime. Apologize for the scoreboard problem. We are tied in wirelessly to the scoreboard operator down at the table, but one of the wires down there came loose, and that's why our scoreboard did not move forward there, and we apologize for that. 28-23 is the halftime score. Give you some halftime stats. Take the scoreboard off and put some of these stats up for you. There we go. Field goals, Benedictine 8 of 30 for 26.7%. Central 11 of 29 for 37.9%. Free throws, 4 of 6. 3 for Benedictine, 3 of 6 for the Eagles. Three-pointers, 3 of 11 for Benedictine, 27.3. 3 of 10, 30% for the Eagles. Rebounds, total rebounds in the game, 23 for Central, 20 for Benedictine. On the offensive side of the boards, each side with 7 offensive rebounds. Turnovers, 10 for Benedictine, 12 for the Eagles. Points in the paint, 14 for Central, 4 for Benedictine. Second chance points, 9 for Benedictine, 3 for the Eagles. 8 steals for Benedictine, 6 steals for the Eagles. Now I'll give you the individual scoring in the ball game as we have it at halftime with our stat cams. We'll get that off of there and get the score back up. And we'll run that ticker for you for a few minutes here at halftime. As I say that, and then I get something else up there. There we go. For Benedictine, they are led by Leah Raines with 7, Skylar Washington with 5, Allie Kramer with 4, Kyra Mizuraka with 3, Kennedy Nicholson with 2, and Twyla Carasquillo with 2. Also playing was Heather Ronnebaum, Madeline Melton, Riley Wade, Natalie Schmarin, and Allie Brzezowski. So 2 of their starters did not score. For the Eagles, they're led by Eternity Willock and Nana Massanet with 7 apiece. K.D. Addison with 5, Darina Bakarova with 4, Allison French with 3, Leah Johnson with 2, J.C. Kennedy, Robin Beck, and Deja Eli played but did not score. So that's where we are right now at halftime with a little over 8 minutes to go. We've got men's action coming up next, as the 11-2 Central Methodist Eagles, 12-2, 12-3. I'm trying to figure it up. 13-3 Eagles take on Benedictine, and they are listed at 8-5 on the season. Let me see if that is correct. I've got a standings here. I'll tell you. Eagles are 12-3 overall, 3-1 in the conference. Benedictine 2-2, 8-5 in the overall. So those are your standings. Again, this is a big ball game, the ladies' ball game, the women's game, as Benedictine, number 25 in the nation, leading the Southern Division with a 4-1 conference record. Central sitting in 6th place because of the 2 forfeit losses at 1-3 in the conference. And they're ranked number 14 in the nation. So go figure how you were 7th before the forfeit losses. So that I thought the voters were not supposed to, they were supposed to take into account the fact that they were COVID games, but obviously that didn't have a big effect on it. But you can tell that the Eagles miss out a little bit on not having McElroy in the ball game. I'm looking at the Benedictine men's roster. And we'll put that down and come back to the ladies' side of this. Biggest lead of the ball game was 5 by Central. Benedictine had a 2-point advantage in that second quarter. So we're just waiting for them to come back. We got a little over 5 minutes, so we got a new ad in from Central Methodist today, and we're going to go ahead and play that for you right now, and then we'll be back in about a minute or so with some more halftime information.
Life in college has changed forever, and now you get to choose the college experience that fits your world, your way. It's your education. Finally, you get to choose. Central Methodist University is the place to start your journey, whether it's learning online or going to class in person and enjoying all a traditional college life offers, like the Digital U technology and lifestyle at Central. Central has a network of offerings that are hard to beat, from nursing to marine biology, from chemistry to music performance and cybersecurity. The athletic programs at Central are among the best in the country. The campus is safe, and there are dozens of clubs and organizations from which to choose. Or, if a different way of learning is your thing, we have classes across Missouri and online. Get your college experience on track your way. Choose Central Methodist University, Fayette, Missouri, online and statewide.
See the Central Methodist men out on the floor warming up. Other end of the floor, Benedictine working on their warm-ups. This game was scheduled for yesterday afternoon, but with the weather situation as it was, the game was moved on Friday before the weather came in anticipation of probably a little more than what we got. Where I am, we got under 2 inches of snow. But safety's the priority. So it's moved to today. Eagles on the road Wednesday at Baker. They'll be back here on Saturday, and that's a big ball game with Culver Stockton as the 2021 class being inducted into the Hairston Sports Hall of Fame here at Central will be recognized in between ball games there. They didn't get a chance to have a ceremony last year because of the pandemic. So they're going to get their ceremony at halftime on Saturday. And there's a basketball team going in, the 1982-83 Eagle basketball team, of which Coach Mike Davis was a member, is going in. And there's also a basketball player going in. If I could find my piece of paper, I would tell you who that is. I can't believe I lost that. But it's here somewhere. And again, maybe it's not here somewhere. Oh, well, so we'll just go on without it. Amy Doherty, I know, on the women's side is going in. And I think it's Melvin Tillman that's going in. On the men's side, some baseball players, a baseball player, and some others as I look around trying to figure out, I see it. Hang on. I knew it's here somewhere. It was here somewhere, and it is. Going in, Amy Doherty, class of 97 in basketball. Daniela Georgieva, class of 2005 in track. Jim Haslett, 84 baseball player. Jill Pratt as an athletic trainer. Gene Reardon, softball coach. Father of head coach Pat Reardon, going in. Michelle Rupert, 2016 softball. Melvin Tillman, 2014 basketball. Eric Trails, 1980 for football. Aubrey Utley, 2014 for softball. The 82-83 men's basketball team. And the 2014-2015 women's softball team. Those are the inductees for the class of 2021. We'll have a class of 2022 later on. But this is what we've got for right now. We got about a minute to go. For those of you in the mid-Missouri area, Rod Smith, sports director, KRCG TV 13 out of Jeff City, just pulled in and getting some shots. He said he was going to be here today, and he is. Let's see about foul trouble, because I know there is some for the Lady Eagles. J.C. Kennedy with 3, Leah Johnson with 2, and Bakarova with 2. Foul trouble on the other side. Allie Brzezowski's got 2. And Kyra Mizuraka has 2. Everybody else 1 or 0. Same for the Eagles. So we'll check our scoreboard from time to time, make sure that it's going to work all the way through this. Jeff Sherman over at the scorer's table, talking, getting ready before he takes his men's team back to the locker room as they're standing over on the side. If I switch over to that camera, you can see them standing over in the right-hand corner. Coach Davis with his group at halftime. Their last little talk before we get back out here. It will be Central Methodist basketball when we come back out. And we'll tell you who's on the court. Kennedy, Bakarova, Willick, Massenat, Johnson, the original 5 starters. Allie Brzezowski, Natalie Smarin. Looks like the original starters for both sides. Allie Kramer, Alea Raines, and Skylar Washington. Yep. So, the officials make it back out. That's what we were waiting for. 28-23, low-scoring defensive struggle. Both sides doing a good job. Kennedy with her 3 fouls, point guard. Looks for Bakarova, skips it instead to Willick. There's Bakarova. She's got a step on Washington, kicks it back out. Kennedy going to go down the lane to the hoop, right to the basket. Lays it off, no good. Battles inside, gets her own board, scores. J.C. Kennedy. Her first 2 points of the ball game. The lead's up to 7. Smarin. Johnson on her. Raines steps back. A lot of people on her, and there's Kennedy with a steal. Massenat over her head, can't handle it. Raines with the steal. Washington with the ball. Somebody better pick her up. She's a 3-point shooter. She's going to square up and nail that one. Comes up short. Bakarova with the rebound. Lady Eagles are looking to run. Massenat going to step across. Gets bumped. No foul. No basket. Raines had it. Gets it back now. Looks inside. Washington. Brzezowski. Kramer steps around a double team, goes right to the hoop and lays it up and in. Nobody picked her up, and then 2 people picked her up. Then nobody followed her to the hoop. Willick wanted to tie her shoe. The official said, nope, play is going on. You can do it on your own, but you better get the ball in bounds. Kennedy has it across half court. So Willick will just have to wait for the next dead ball. 5-point advantage. Kennedy. Willick's going to post up. She does. Loses the handle on it as Smarin came around, knocked it away, and then Kennedy knocks it away from her, and then it goes out of bounds off of Kennedy. Officials are letting them play, and I don't have a problem with that. As long as they know that's the way the game is going to be called, and that's the way it's called, that's fine. And we're back to action. Kramer to come get it. Instead it goes to Raines. Dribbled it across half court. Kennedy all over Kramer. Brzezinski had it for a second. Three on the way, no good. Raises the front of the rim. Massenat out with a rebound. She's got 7 points. Johnson's going to set a pick. That's a pretty formidable pick. Kennedy going to get a pick from Willick as they go high-low with the bigs on the floor. Johnson, baseline jumper, good. Leah Johnson, she's got 4 in the ball game. Leads back to 7. Allie Kramer. Raines. Johnson comes out on her. Shot good, though, over Johnson. Raines has got 9. Massenat inside Johnson. to the hoop, too hard, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. She's a force inside. She's got 10 rebounds now and 6 points. Kennedy runs into a pick, didn't like it very much. Kramer. Smarin, tip, knocked out of bounds with 6 to go. 7 points. Missed the shot. Didn't draw anything. Here comes Kennedy with the ball. Bakarova from the corner. 3 lined up. 2 strong. Willick with a rebound. Tries to find somewhere to go, and she's going to be called for an offensive foul. It's inside that little circle, and I didn't think you were supposed to get an offensive foul in there, but that's all right. What do I know? First foul on Willick. First team foul of the second half. Third period. Still a 7-point advantage. Smarin. Brzezowski. Long 3 on the way. Just grazes the rim, and Willick comes down with it. Gets it to Kennedy. She's got to be careful. She's got 3 fouls. She goes one way, goes around, lays it up and in. J.C. Kennedy. She's got 4 in the ball game now, all here in the second half, and the lead's up to 9 as we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on the Hart Conference Network.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
Community Auto Sales and Service is a one-stop shop for all your automotive needs, from brakes, tires, and oil changes to front-end alignments, engine repairs, batteries, and state inspections. They have everything and can do anything to keep you on the road safely. Proud supporter of Eagles athletics. It was 28-23 at the half. 36-27 now. 5:59 to go here in period number 3. Eagles on the road Wednesday night at Baker. Back here at Puckett Fieldhouse on Saturday. Culver Stockton Wildcats will be in town. Culver 1-3 in the conference and 7-6 on the season going into the games today or tonight. Get it into Kramer against Kennedy. Surprised they don't go after her and try and get her out. She's been a little spark plug in this period. Skylar Washington on a nice back cut. She's got 7 in the game. She averages 11.5. Massanet tries to get it inside, but knocked away by Smarin. She's on the floor, and she'll be called for a travel. Willick tied her up and then let go of her, and she rolled over on the floor. Katie Addison in. Willick will check out. A little smaller, a little quicker. Bakarova to bring it in. Johnson. Back out. Kennedy. Back to Johnson. Underneath. Left hand. Won't go. Tipped around. Ends up in Kramer's hands. 2-on-2 with Massanet and Kennedy. Washington with a 3 lined up short. And goes out of bounds. Skylar Washington, senior, 5'10", Gardner, Kansas. K.D. Addison inbounds to J.C. Kennedy. Back to Addison. Nana Massanet, left wing, down the lane. Going to go to her left side, goes to the hoop. Off the bottom of the rim, no call. Brzezowski, Kramer, Raines. Raines no good. Johnson with another rebound. She's got 11 rebounds. Kennedy right to the hoop, steps around. Can't get it to go, though. Misses the shot. Avoided the contact. Failed on the shot. Washington with a three and hits this one. She just hit an air ball, but she's got a shooter's mentality. And puts it right back up, 36-32. A timeout called. AirLink Rural Broadband is your local wireless and fiber internet provider, family owned and operated with coverage options in Sheraton, Howard, Saline, and surrounding counties. Interested in wireless or fiber service? Visit us at airlink123.com for information on all of your internet needs. So a little game of runs here in the second half. It was a 5-point advantage at halftime. It's a 4-point advantage right now. Kyra Mizuraka into the ball game for Benedictine. Pressure coming. Kennedy inbounds. Addison. Kennedy. No double team. Back to Addison. Willick and Beck get ready to check in. Addison lost the handle on the ball, but gets on the floor after. Gets it back to Massanet. Makarova. Kennedy. Down the lane. Leah Johnson finds her way, but she'll be called for an offensive foul, and that's foul number 3 on Leah Johnson as she tried to find some space to move. She will check out. Robin Beck. Eternity Willick back into the ball game. Nicholson into the game for Benedictine. Also, Heather Ronnebaum into the ball game. That's Ronnebaum with the ball right there. And there's an offensive foul called on Brzezinski as she stepped out on a pick. Moving screen, on foul on her. That'll be 3 on her. She quickly checks out, and Twyla Carrasquillo comes back in. Four-point advantage, just under 4 to go here in this period. Willick inside, nice look to Beck, bounce up and good, and there's Robin Beck's first 2 points as an Eagle. Didn't score in the first game last Friday, does score here. Big basket for her, big basket for the Lady Eagles. Mizuraka. Nicholson looks inside, nothing available there. Down the lane, kicks it back out. Nicholson fakes, steps in for a jumper, does not go. Beck had the ball, gets it back as Addison saved it. Nicholson, now it's 2-on-1 going the other direction. And Beck blocks the shot. Looking up, coming this direction. Kennedy with it to the hoop. No basket, but a foul will be called, and that will go on Raines. That's her second personal foul. We send J.C. Kennedy to the free throw line. 75.6% shooter. Skylar Washington back in. She comes into your screen. 2 free throws. Free throw good by Kennedy. She's got 5 all here in this period. Second one is good as well. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Nicholson with it. Gets it ahead. Ronnebaum. Tries to get it inside. Beck with a steal. Addison gives it to Kennedy. 8-point lead. Beck fires it and hits a 3. Robin Beck 5 points off the bench in the last minute or so of this, and it's an 11-point advantage. Misplay by Nicholson. Addison has it. She's going to go to the hoop, put it up, fouled, can't get the basket to go, but she'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. A little quick 7-0 run for the Lady Eagles. 2 free throws, a basket, and a three-pointer. Addison at the free throw line. She's a 64.7% shooter. Foul was on Nicholson, her first. Crawls in, shooters roll. Up to a 12-point advantage. Second one is pure. Kramer back in the ball game. She left and the score inflated while she was gone, so she's back in. Brzezowski, Washington, Kramer. Going to get a pick from Smarin. Does. Ends up on the floor, and she's out of bounds. Turnover. Sixteenth turnover against Benedictine. The Lady Eagles have got 18. They're going to correct the shot clock down to 24, I believe, since it was at 26. As we wait for that, it's back to 26, so okay. That's where it was when they blew the whistle. Kennedy has it in the backcourt. Kramer on her. Bakarova, who's only got 4 points in the ball game, averages 18. Addison underneath. Bank shot by Willick is good. She's got 9. She leads the Eagles with 9 points in the ball game. Brzezowski against Beck. Beck with a foul. Brzezowski, a 69.2% free throw shooter. My scoreboard didn't want to work, but there it is. Raines back in. Kennedy, Beck, Willick. Kennedy thinks better of it. Bakarova with a 3 lined up and hits it. Can't keep her silent all the time. Darina Bakarova, she's a 33% three-point shooter, and she nails that one. Washington back cut, good. Washington hit the deck, as did Kennedy. Beck. Addison. 1 minute to go here in this third period. Katie Addison. Bakarova. Kennedy going to get a pick. Goes the other direction to the hoop. Muscles her way to the basket. And scores. She's got 8 now. Willick with 9. Kramer right to the hoop. Puts it up short. Willick with a rebound, kicks it out in a hurry to Bakarova. She's going to try and find a way to get to the hoop, and she's going to be called for an offensive foul. She picks up a lot of those. She picked up 2 in the last game. This is her second offensive foul in this game. Her third foul of the ball game. Nana Massanet gets ready to check back in. Bakarova will check out. Allison French gets ready to check in. And Kennedy's going to get a break with 30 seconds to go. Shot clock off. Exactly 30 seconds to go. And with the shot clock back up, game clock is exactly 30 seconds, so if it goes off, it goes off. That's it. Kramer. French on her. Skylar Washington, 3 Lady Eagles follow her around. Brzezowski. Back to Kramer, double teamed. And Allison French will be called for a foul. Her first. And that'll be enough. That's the 5th foul. Allie Kramer. Kennedy getting ready to check back in. Bakarova for offense. French is going to check out. Addison will check out. 12.7 to go. First one rattles around and falls. 7 points for Kramer. Make it 8. Beck to get it in with 12. Kennedy on the run. Around a pick or two. Bakarova, as she did earlier, fires one at the buzzer. No good, and that's the end of period number 3. 52-37. So Eagles outscore the Ravens 24-13 in that period to take a 15-point advantage into the 4th quarter. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with quarter number 4 right here on the Hart Conference Network.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
52-37 as we get ready to go to period number 4. Quick recap of the scoring. Skylar Washington with 12. Aaliyah Raines, 9. Allie Kramer with 8. Kyra Mizuraka, 3. Kennedy Nicholson, 2. Twyla Carrasquillo, 2. Allie Brzezowski with 1 for the Eagles. Eternity Willick with 9. J.C. Kennedy with 8. Darina Bakarova with 7. Katie Addison with 7. Nana Massanet with 7. Leah Johnson with 6 and 11 rebounds. 5 for Robin Beck and 3 for Allison French. It'll be Benedictine basketball as we start this 4th period. 15-point advantage. Raines, right back to Kramer, down the lane. Shot partially blocked by Johnson. Kennedy comes out on the rebound. She'll have 3-on-2 when she gets there. Massanet squares up a 3, but comes up short. Kramer with a rebound, and it's 2-on-2 going the other direction. Jump shot no good, tipped around, going to go out of bounds. As Raines missed the baseline jumper. Deja Eli into the ball game. Johnson with it there. Back to Eli. Across to Kennedy. Spins and call for carrying the basketball. It's turnover number 20 for the Lady Eagles. Raines. Brzezowski. Kramer, top of the key. Smarin, who hasn't done much in this ball game scoring-wise. Raines, free throw line, stops. Smarin finds her way, can't. 3 on the way, and they'll say no, they wave it off, say it's after the buzzer, and they'll take a look at it on the monitor because it banked in. Somebody yells that the bank's not open. Well, she opened it. They're going to talk about it. And I'm sure they're going to go look at it on the monitor as they're already queuing it up over on the monitor for 2 of the officials. The 2 of them will go look at it. The other official will stay on the court, so we'll stay here. It's 52-37 as of this moment. Could be 52-40 after they look at it. I don't know why they stand there and talk about it and go over to the monitor and look at it. That would be much easier and quicker to go look at it on the monitor rather than asking if the naked eye said it was out of their hands or not out of their hands. Shout out to Allie Kramer. Have fun and play hard in the second half. Leif, Trey, and the girls. Oakley K's. Oakley, Kansas, maybe? So while we look at it, this is a big thing because this is a 3-point basket that banked in. They'll have to slow it down frame by frame to see if it's out of her hands before the clock got to 0. Or whether it's still on her fingertips as it goes. They've turned the monitor around to look at it from the other side. The officials are on this side of the monitor, as you can see in your picture. The monitor's on the other side. They just turned it around so they have to lean across the table to look at it instead of going around to look on the other side. Corporate partners for Central Methodist, MFA Oil, LeBron Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, Airlink, Drury Hotel, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. And I apologize for the not moving the cameras correctly. I'm doing it by myself up here, and sometimes I get kind of carried away. And we're trying to get it straightened out as we go. Trying to give you more than just this look that you have right now. Watching to see if I can get an indication from the people over there as to whether or not. Rachel Moore's on one end of the scorers table, and I think she is doing that. Hang on just a second. Sorry, they were calling up to me to ask me if I had a better replay, which they can't get my replay anyway, but it didn't make any difference. As they continue to look at it. So we're going to wait 5 minutes to find out if a shot is good or not good. As we continue to wait, 2 officials look at it. One of them will walk away and be replaced by the third official who will take a look at it at some point in time while they make up their mind. Everybody's going to be. It's a cold day here, and it's dark now, so it's cooling off in the field house here. So, ladies are going to take a couple of minutes to have to get loose again. Eagles think it's been decided because they're breaking their huddle and getting ready to come out. They're going to be inbounding the ball underneath the Benedictine basket regardless. The official tells them to stay put. This is not over yet. We're still looking. And the decision is no good. Still in the hand at the buzzer. So we stay 52-37. Deja Eli, J.C. Kennedy, Leah Johnson, Darina Bakarova, and Nana Massanet on the floor right now for the Eagles. Allie Kramer, Leah Raines, Allie Brzezinski, Skylar Washington, Natalie Schmerin on the floor. Kennedy around, has to be careful, and throws the ball away. She has to be careful about bumping in there. She's got 3 fouls. She's got 3, Bakarova's got 3, Johnson's got 3. On the other side, Brzezowski is the only one with 3 on the Benedictine side. It'll take a little bit to get back into the flow of the game. Brzezowski, Smarin, Washington, tipped inside, knocked away by Eli into Massenet's hands. Back to Deja Eli. Massenet's got a 3 lined up and hits it. Nana Massenet, she's got 10. New Jersey, thanks for loaning her to us for 4 years. Raines around the pick to the basket, almost loses possession of it. Schmerin jump shot, hits it. Natalie Schmerin, her first 2 points of the ball game. She averages 10. She's got her first 2. Eli, Kennedy in the corner. Johnson tipped away from her, ends up back in Kennedy's hands. She tries to get it to Eli, does end up in her hands, and Deja Eli with her first points of the ball game. Pass going. Bakarova's going to end up with it. She does. Picks it up, starts to dribble, takes it to the hoop, lays it up, and in. Bakarova stretches it out to a 20-point advantage. She's got 9 in the ball game. We've got a timeout called. We'll take a 30-second break along with that, and we'll be back. 59-39, 7:06 to go from Puckett Fieldhouse.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
.06 to go, 20-point advantage, biggest lead of the ball game. Eagles have scored 31 in the second half so far. Benedictine has scored 16. Riley Wade back in, Kyra Mizuraka back in for Benedictine. Addison, Massenet, Willick, Johnson, Bakarova on the floor for the Eagles. This is Kramer with the basketballs. We go under 7. Skylar Washington across the lane, kicks it to the corner. Kramer kicks it back to Washington. Got a 3 lined up on the way. Rims out no good. Tipped around, goes out of bounds off of Massenet as she and Riley Wade were tangled up underneath. Kramer to bring it in. Washington Brzezowski down the lane. Loses a handle on it. Willick tied up underneath. It will be Central Methodist basketball. Eternity Willick. She's got 9 points, 5 rebounds. Leah Johnson's got 6 points and 11 rebounds for the Eagles. Johnson, we got 2 bigs in the backcourt bringing the ball up the court. There you go. Addison, Massonet, Willick. Johnson in the lane, turns, has her shot blocked by Mizorowski. Mizoraka, sorry. Brzezowski underneath. Jumper. Both ends of the floor, Kyra Mizoraka. She's got 5 in the game. Massonet going to bring it up. Gets it across half court. Gets to her strong hand, the left-hand side. Willick back to Massonet. She going to drive, kick it out. Johnson, baseline jumper. That's outside her range. Keep working at Leah range. Mom, Dad, and Joe right on cue. Willick with a rebound. That was a shout out from her family. Massonet. We approach 5:10 to go here in this 4th period. And we've got a foul inside, and that's going to go on Allie Brzezowski. That'll be her 4th, I believe. Beck and Kennedy check back in. Nicholson and Raines check back in. 20 on the shot clock. 5 minutes to go. We're halfway through this 4th period. Beck has it. Backs out. Runs the clock. Willick. Spin the lane. Bank shot won't go. Fights for her own rebound. Tied up. That's Benedictine basketball. Benedictine shooting 30% from the floor in the game. Central at 44%. That's part of the difference in this ball game. Brzezowski. Nicholson with it. Wade looks inside. Mizoraka. Nicholson. Raines. Nicholson. 6 on the shot clock. Raines. Mizoraka missed the jumper at the buzzer. Eagles with the rebound. Beck steps into the 3. She hit one from there earlier, but not going to get that one. Willick with a rebound, and she's going to be called for an offensive foul. That's about the 5th offensive foul called on Central down around the basket. 2nd personal foul for her. Each side with only 1 foul, team foul here in this period. Nicholson. 18-point advantage with 4 to go. Mizoraka back out. Wade to the hoop. Bank set too hard. Willick had it, knocked out of her hands. It will stay with Central. Twyla Carrasquillo checks back in from Verona, Missouri. Kennedy, Beck, Addison. Beck on a lob, knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Inbounds to Robin Beck. She lost the handle on it, but Kennedy checks it, runs it down. Scoop to the basket, no good. Foul call. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Foul on Nicholson, her second. Kennedy 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far in the ball game. All the Eagles back off to half court or beyond. Kennedy makes the first. 60-41, 3:31 to go. Got men's action for you about 20 minutes after this one ends. Both are good. Back to a 20-point advantage. Nicholson passes to Carrasquillo, but she had cut. Ball goes out of bounds, not touched. Kramer back in. Here comes pressure. Bakarova. Willick back to Bakarova. They swing it around and run some clock. 20 on the shot clock. Inside to Willick. She goes left, turns back right, puts it up and in. Eternity Willick. She's got 11 in the game. Second game for her. First time with double figures. They say it goes out of bounds, and they point everybody on Benedictine, including the player that went out of bounds on, head to the other end of the floor, but the official says no, it's Benedictine basketball. Raines. Run a bomb. Back to Kramer. Round the pick. To the basket. Johnson blocks it, but going to be called for a foul, and that's her fourth.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 34, Leah Johnson. That foul, her fourth. Second team foul on the Eagles. At the line, shooting 2, number 10, Allie Kramer.
First one is good. 9 points in the game for Kramer. About to break into double figures. Skylar Washington with 12. That one rolls in as well. Deja Eli back in the ball game. Kennedy wants everybody to clear out. Breaks the pressure in the middle. Carrasquillo bumps her, but no foul called. Deja Eli misses the shot, grabs her own rebound, puts it up and in. She's got 4 in the ball game. Quickly down the floor. This is Runabout with it. Raines. Tipped away, but Carrasquillo gets it back. Mizuraka fouled on the way to the hoop. And we'll see if that's Johnson. She's walking towards the bench, so I think that's her 5th. She fouls out. 6 points and 11 rebounds. Robin Beck getting ready to check in as Johnson fouls out. So you lose a 6-3 and replace with a 6-2. Allison French back into the ball game. First free throw is good. 6 points for Mizuraka. No good. Beck with a rebound. Kennedy with it. Beck. Top of the key. Back inside Eli. Another big. Back out French. Deja Eli. Hop, pop, and scop. She's got 6 in the ball game. Down to 1:40 to go. And Kennedy picks up her 4th foul as Heather Ronnebaum takes a tumble. 4 fouls on Kennedy, 4 team fouls in this period. Kramer by Addison to the hoop, lays it up and in. She's got 12. Kennedy beats the first line of pressure. Going to pull it out and run clock, Coach Davis says, with a 21-point lead and 1:17 to go. French, Kennedy. Going to get a pick from Eli. Eli's alone underneath. Now she's drawing a crowd. Spins, shot no good. Madeline Melton with the rebound. Up, and there's a foul on Eli as Ronnebaum ball fake. Got her up in the air. First personal foul. Ronnebaum looking for her first point. Jennifer Jacobs checks in. 6'1" freshman from Wichita. We knew some people from Wichita. They called it Wichita for fun. First free throw good. First point of the night for Ronnebaum. Second free throw, also good. Kennedy with it. Under a minute. French ball fake to the hoop. Lost the handle on it. Missed the shot. Ahead to Raines. Kennedy going to foul out of the ball game on that as she got tangled up. She's going to leave with 10 points, 7 assists. Second Eagle player to foul out. She will leave. Vanessa Hughes checks in. Raines at the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 on the day. Make it 2 for 3. 12 of 17 from the free throw line for Benedictine. 9 of 12 for the Eagles. And pregame the stats ahead of time said that Benedictine shoots more free throws than Central does. Second one is good. Got 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Katie Addison. Robin Beck. Pulls up, jumper. Back of the iron, no good. Tipped around. French tries to get to it. Finally gets ahead. Put up no good. We've got an injury in the back court, and that is Allie Kramer down as she collided with one of her own players in the back court. She's down on the floor. On her side. So with 13.3 to go and an 18-point advantage. Allie Kramer has 12 points, 3 rebounds and an assist in the ball game. Well, while they attend to her, we're going to step away for just a second. We'll be back when the action picks back up right after this on the Hart Conference Network.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU.
Be more.
They're still attending to Allie Kramer. It's a lower body injury on her left side, left leg somewhere. They're stretching her out, flexing back and forth. Hope that she's okay with 13 seconds to go in a hard-fought ball game. It was 18-16 Central at the end of one, 28-23 at half, 52-37 at the end of three. Kramer going to be assisted off, not putting any weight on her left side. You'll see her come into your picture there on the right-hand side just now as she goes to the bench. And the officials blew the whistle with her being down just as her teammate, Jennifer Jacobs, was getting ready to score. So it appears the Lady Eagles will go to 12-3 on the season, 2-3 in the conference. Benedictine will drop to 11-4, 4-2 in the conference. Was a big game for the Lady Eagles as they're trying to come back from the 2 COVID forfeits that they had to have. So Nicholson will bring it in from out of bounds with 13.3 to go. There's Jacobs with it. Rains to the hoop, lays it up and in. She's got 12 in the game, and that will do it as we're down to the final buzzer. 67-51 is the final. So in the second half, the Eagles outscore the Ravens 39-28. And stretch it out to a 16-point advantage. It got up to 22 at one point. But that's it for here. The Eagles improved to 12-3 on the season. And the Ravens fall to 11-4. This is Charlie Brown. Thanks for watching the ball game. Come back in just a few minutes. We'll get things relined and ready to go for the men's game that will be coming up in just a few minutes. Thanks for watching here on the Hart Conference Network from Puckett Fieldhouse in Fayette.